If you have a cell phone, I'm sure many of you do, the Supreme Court is giving you a little more privacy. The court took up whether police needed a search warrant before pulling your cell phone records to be able to track you down. KRK4 Washington correspondent Drew Wilder joins us to tell us what it all really means.
Good afternoon, Jesse. Your cell phone company knows exactly where you've been because of the cell tower that you've been pulling service from. And until today, police officers could pull that information from your cell phone company freely. In a narrow win for privacy advocates, the Supreme Court ruled that authorities have to get a search warrant before seizing cell phone tracking information on a criminal suspect.
We now have a solid majority of 5 justices who recognize that these devices that we're carrying around in our pockets and in our purses really can be a threat to our privacy.
In his majority, Chief Justice John Roberts wrote cell phones are worse than a nosy neighbor, tracking your every move and storing record of it. In effect, he says whoever the suspect turns out to be, he has effectively been tailed every moment of every day for 5 years.
Historical data can put someone at the scene of the crime, which can corroborate the testimony of eyewitnesses.
It's how Michigan police caught the suspect at the center of this case, a man wanted for stealing, of all things, cell phones. The court stopped short of applying this ruling to other technology that we use every day, leaving the door open for authorities to use other digital info without a warrant.
There's so much information. It's time to come back and say, look, those regulations were set up for a different time. It's time to sort of put a lid on that set and come back and look at it again.
The ruling leaves open the possibility for authorities to search your tracking records without a warrant in emergencies and some other situations, setting the stage for future fights over your digital privacy. Justices opposed to today's ruling say this puts investigations at risk. In Washington, Drew Wilder, KRK4 News.